I'm Taylor Smith. I'm one of the trainers here at Service Dogs Inc. We're a nonprofit that trains service dogs for people with disabilities and places them free of charge. And I wanted to talk about our next Quarantraining Facebook Live series that we're doing to promote our organization. Here we have Tony. He's our guest of honor today, and we're going to talk about how you can train your own cat, especially at times like this when you're at home bored. So Tony here is a cat that we use to test all of our dogs with to make sure that they're cat friendly, there's no predatory behavior with them or anything like that. We consider him king of the facility. But what I come to learn is that in training Tony is enrichment activities and how to exercise him, because he's a little bit chunky in my opinion. Not everybody thinks that, because he's a little fluff ball here. But he loves to run and chase his food. So his dinner time, I like to toss trees across the room so that way he can practice his own behaviors of actually catching something, since he's not allowed outside to catch game like mice and snakes and stuff like that. So this is a fun activity for him to do. All right, are we ready? He's got a little bit of a slow start here. Good boy. Tony, ready? And as you can see, we have one of our dogs in the program, Sky, who's just here to watch. Tony? Good boy. Now I'm going to go in the other direction. I like to change directions to keep it interesting. And I'm going to show him the kibble. Tony, Maddie, get it. I guess today is his off day. He's really not wanting to go chase that kibble, or maybe he's not hungry yet. But for some of your cats at home that may be very food motivated, I would limit the breakfast and just halfway throughout the day, take some of their breakfast and just start throwing it around the house and see if they'll chase their kibble, because it's great fun for them. Now we're gonna turn over to Jane here, who's gonna show you how to shape some behaviors such as wave, high five, sit, and other behaviors that I'm not aware of. Here's Jane.
Tony. Hi. So we're gonna get Tony over here. I have a couple platforms set up to make him a little more level with me. Tony. Come on. And as Taylor said, he's generally much more food motivated. So I'm gonna just pick him up here. All right, so Tony actually knows a couple different tricks. One of them is a sit behavior, which is not necessarily a trick, but it's a cool behavior. And how we trained all of these behaviors is by shaping, which just means that you're capturing little steps along the way of the behavior. So first, I'm gonna get him. Tony. Good. Okay, so he's already sitting. So I'll actually show you one of his other tricks, which is that he knows high five. And how I trained this is I started with a little bit of kibble, and I'm treating it kind of like a lure. So I hold it. So you see that moment that he came up, and he's just trying to grab it out of my hand. And if he's a little bit pawsy about it, right now I'm not worried about it, because over time what I'm looking for is just that hand. So it's something that you can start doing. Just hold the treat up so that, honey. So, and then over time, as he starts doing it more consistently, you can add in a cue. Just gonna be high five. Yeah. And it may take a little bit of time to get there. I never add the word until they are consistently doing it with just the good. And this is a clicker, for anyone that doesn't know. So it's the same thing as marking a behavior with a yes or any other word, good job, whatever the word may be that you want to use. Good boy. And he also knows a wave, which I trained very similarly, so it's the same kind of process of getting a treat. And then so I just hold it away a little bit further so that he can't actually physically touch my hands, but as you see, he's grabbing and he's making kind of a waving motion. And then again, over time, as he's consistently doing that, I would add in the cue. And I'm actually going to start a new behavior with him, just to show you how it starts out. And it's going to be a spin, and we'll see if he does it here. So again, taking it over. Come on. Yay! So, not the most enthusiastic spin, but what I'm really looking for with that is just holding it close enough to his nose that he remains interested, and I can just lure him back around, and once he gets all the way around, I click or good job, whatever you may want to use, and then I give him the treat. Now, if you don't have a cat that is very food motivated, or maybe isn't very motivated by kibble, you can always use different types of treats, or you can even use toys. I have like different little mouse toys, so you can use something like that and also do a lure. So those are some different things that you can start shaping. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of other things you can do, but I really find that with cats, using a little bit of food and kind of taking it and luring them around is a really good way to start. And that's all for that.
And now we just want to say thank you for joining us on our Facebook Live series, Quarantrain Your Pet, Dogs and Cats. And please feel free to come to our website or our Facebook page and donate money if you can. I know we're having tough times right now and everybody's bored out of their minds at home, but this is a very creative way to really keep your pet engaged with you and build your relationship further. Anyways, follow us on Facebook, and we look forward to seeing you at Friday at 2 o'clock. Bye, everybody.